Have you ever stopped to think that maybe the plan was never for you to become what you wanted, but what the path demanded? We grow up with an ideal, a ready-made image of what success looks like. But the world isn't shaped by our desires. It shapes us through the pain we endure and the battles we choose to keep fighting. Even when we're exhausted. I didn't become who I wanted to be, but I became who I needed to be so I wouldn't give up on myself. I had to let go of versions of myself I once imagined becoming in order to build a version strong enough to carry who I really am. Life doesn't always give us beautiful choices, but it always gives us chances. And maybe your greatest victory isn't becoming what you dreamed of, but surviving the days when nothing made sense and still moving forward. Don't underestimate who you've become, because behind the person you are now, there are scars no one sees. Never forget, you are worth so much. Even when no one recognizes your effort, you are worth so much. Even when the silence of the night feels heavy and it seems like no one cares, you are worth so much. Making a mistake doesn't mean you stopped being special. Being rejected by someone doesn't mean you lost your worth. The truth is, the world often doesn't see everything you carry inside. The pain, the scars, the struggles that only you know about. And look at you, still standing, still moving forward. That alone is proof of a strength you didn't even know you had. So don't let other people's opinions define who you are. Don't let pain steal your certainty that your life has purpose. Never forget, you are worth so much, and the world needs you. What if it works out? What if you actually get to live the life you've been dreaming of? We spend so much time worrying about what could go wrong that we forget to imagine, what if everything goes awry? What if the pain that feels unbearable today is just the beginning of your transformation? What if life still has moments in store for you that will make you smile again in a way you almost forgot was possible? Have you ever stopped to think that the fear of trying might be robbing you of your own victory? So take a deep breath, take one more step, because maybe what you've been dreaming of is closer than you think. Things I wish I had understood about life sooner. Not everything goes as planned, and that's okay. Life is also made of fresh starts. You can't control everything, but you can choose how you respond. Happiness isn't somewhere out there in the future. It's in what you decide to live today. People change, and that's part of the journey. We won't always have all the answers, and maybe that's exactly what helps us grow. Holding on to resentment only traps you. Forgiving is freeing yourself. Time is your most valuable asset, and you need to spend it on what truly matters. Making mistakes doesn't mean failure. It means you're trying. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be real. Because in the end, what matters most isn't what you achieved, but how you lived. Maybe you were taught to believe that strength means not feeling pain. That being strong means never crying, never stopping, never falling apart. But nobody told you that real strength is getting back up after falling 1,000 times. Nobody told you it's okay to cry in the shower, to scream into your pillow, and then wake up the next day and keep going anyway. That's courage too. That's still you fighting. You don't have to pretend you're okay all the time. You don't have to wear a smile you don't feel, just so you don't make others uncomfortable. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is admit that you're tired. And even tired, keep going, because there's a difference between giving up and resting. Resting is allowed. Resting isn't weakness, it's preparation for the next step. Have you ever noticed how we compare our beginning to other people's middle? We see someone who's already arrived and forget that they had their own season of doubt, of fear, of nights without answers. There's no victory without process. No one wins without first losing something along the way. So stop punishing yourself for not being where you thought you'd be by now. You're exactly where your story needed you to be, to become who you're becoming. Maybe you've spent years believing that love, success, or peace of mind are things you have to earn by suffering enough first. But what if the truth is simpler than that? What if you deserve good things not because of what you've overcome, but simply because you exist? Stop waiting for permission to be happy. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect version of yourself. Life doesn't wait for perfect. It only asks for present. And if today all you did was survive, that's enough. If today all you did was breathe through the hard hours and make it to the end of the day, that's enough. Not every day has to be productive to have meaning. Some days existing is the whole victory. So look at yourself in the mirror tonight and say it, even if your voice shakes. I'm still here. I'm still trying. And that matters, because the people who changed the world were never the ones who had it all figured out. They were the ones who kept walking without knowing exactly where the road would lead. They were the ones who chose every single day to believe one more time. So believe one more time, not because it's easy, but because you've already survived every single day you thought you couldn't. And that's the proof you needed all along. You are stronger than what's been trying to break you. There's a kind of pain that doesn't show on the outside, the kind you carry while still going to work, still smiling at people, still answering I'm fine when someone asks how you are. Nobody sees that, nobody claps for that. But that too is a battle, and you're winning it every single day you choose to keep showing up. Maybe nobody ever told you this, so let me be the one to say it. You don't owe anyone an explanation for how long your healing is taking. Some wounds don't follow a schedule. Some grief doesn't fit into 30 days or 6 months or a year. You're allowed to still be healing from something that happened a long time ago. That doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. We live in a world that rewards speed, that expects you to bounce back fast, to move on quickly, to always be over it. But some things aren't meant to be rushed. Some things are meant to be felt fully before you can let them go. So give yourself permission to feel without a deadline. Think about everything you've already carried. The nights you didn't think you'd make it through. The goodbyes you never wanted to say. The versions of your life that fell apart right when you thought they were finally coming together. And yet, here you are, still breathing, still standing, still capable of hope, even after everything that tried to take it from you. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's character. That's the quiet, invisible kind of strength that never makes headlines but holds entire lives together. Maybe today isn't about having the answers. Maybe today is just about not giving up on the questions. Maybe you don't need to know exactly how your story ends. You just need to keep writing the next page. Because somewhere out there, someone needs to see you make it. Someone needs proof that it's possible to fall this hard and still get back up. Someone needs your story, even the messy, unfinished parts of it, to believe their own story isn't over. So don't stop now. Not when you've already come this far. Not when the hardest parts might already be behind you. Keep going, even slowly, even quietly, even if no one's watching. So if there's one thing I want you to take from everything you just heard, let it be this: your life is not a mistake, and your pain is not the end of your story. Every hard season you've walked through was quietly building something in you that comfort never could. Patience, depth, compassion. The kind of strength that only comes from having survived what you thought would break you. You don't have to have it all figured out today. You don't have to be healed, finished, or perfect to be worthy of a good life. You just have to keep choosing to try one more morning, one more step, one more deep breath before you face the day. Because in the end, the lesson was never about becoming someone else. It was about becoming more fully yourself, scars and all. It was about learning that falling down doesn't erase your worth. It reveals your courage. That the people who inspire us most were never the ones without wounds, but the ones who kept loving, kept hoping, kept showing up, wounds and all. So wherever you are right now, whatever you're carrying, know this. You are not behind. You are not broken beyond repair. You are exactly in the middle of a story that isn't finished yet. Keep going. Be gentle with yourself. And never forget the fact that you're still here, still trying, still hoping. That already makes you someone worth being proud of. Thank you for watching. And remember, no matter how hard today was, you matter, you are enough, and your story is far from over.